Hi guys, I am doing my week 6 presentation, persuasive speech over business communication. I chose to do the topic over terminating an employee in person versus using text, phone, email, or even a letter to actually terminate them. Outline of my speech is why terminating an employee in person is more professional and respectful than using written ways. And then ways that terminating over the phone or written, like text, letter, or email, can affect the workplace and have a negative effect on the business and workplace. And tips on terminating the employee professionally and respectfully. In my personal experience, seeing my personal positive and negative experience with employees or even myself, which I've never been fired, but of seeing someone get fired. Terminating an employee in person is very respectful. It's a lot more personal than sending somebody a text or sending them an email, because losing a job is very hard on a lot of people. Some people can't just turn around and get another job. They have families to support, they've got bills to pay, and so when they lose a job unexpectedly, it can take a negative turn very fast. They could turn around and say something negative about you, the terminator, to another employee, and just cause a lot of stress and issues in the workplace. They may have a negative look on you. The other employees may have a negative look on you after that. It's also, if somebody were to get a text, they'd be very shocked. So it's, sending a text or, having a meeting, sitting down in a meeting in person is a lot more respectful, and you can kind of understand the tones that they're talking in, because if they reply over text, then you have no idea how they're feeling. They can say something, but you have no idea how they're feeling or how they were reacting, versus in person where you can, feel all the tones and mood, in person. Terminating somebody over the phone, like I said earlier, or written, they could turn around and talk to an employee, a current employee, about how awful you are if they had a negative effect, because a lot of people, you're the boss, so they want you to be professional. So if you send a text or an email, that is very unprofessional of you, and so they go and tell the other employees. The employees are going to look at you like you're very unprofessional, and drama starts working up, and causes stress in the workplace, causes a downfall, and success for your employees, and overall just isn't good for you. Let's see, terminating professionally and respectfully. You definitely don't just randomly fire somebody, especially over the phone. Tips like Forbes recommended using meetings prior to, meet with somebody before you initially, decide to fire them. Figure out what went wrong, see if the communication, there's a break in communication. Maybe they thought you had different expectations. Just make sure, before you decide to fire somebody, make sure that you guys are on the same page. Don't just fire them, and if they thought that your expectations were different. Also, even letters, warning letters, those are very good to use, so that they kind of have an idea of what's going on. They can fix the issue. Also, law office, they recommended water in a private room. Definitely don't do it in front of people, because that causes a lot of stress. In a private room, provide water and tissues, because stress causes dry mouth. And then my positive and negative experiences, I've had, a boss that just, fired somebody on the spot, and that caused a lot of stress for quite a few days. in the workplace. And then my current boss, he's very good, which I've said this in a past speech, he is very good about delivering negative information. He will, he will sit down with the employee and figure out what is going on, how they can fix it, how they can work together. And then if he does need to terminate someone, he'll sit down in a professional, in the private room and make sure they're comfortable and has 100% respect for them, when firing them. Thank you.